Alright, hello once again, Jeff Scott of Rankin Technical College, and as part of the Rankin Technical College AWD, or Application and Website Development Program, and in particular, the AWD1100 C# Programming Fundamentals class, I've been doing a series of video presentations based on the textbook that will be used for the class. The one is shown here, Murox C# 2015. So far I've gone through Section 1 and I've done several presentations regarding Chapters 1, 2, and 3. But before I get into Chapter 4, how to work with numeric and string data, which is next, I decided to go through and build my own little payroll application. And this is what it looks like so far. So this will only have stuff in here that's based on what we learned in Chapter 1, in Chapter 2, and in Chapter 3. All right? So right now, if we run this program, you'll notice that I can, it should come up in the middle, because I've set that start position to center parent, or whatever that is. Oh, I thought I did, but it should have come up over here. But I can put stuff in any of these, except not in that one, because it's read-only, but the calculate, clear, and exit buttons do not work. So let me check that again. I want to go down to start position. Center parent. Should have been center screen. Alright, let's try it again. Should come up right here. There it is. Okay, so that's done. Now, it's time for us to go and put in the code. So that'll be the code for my calculate button, for my clear button, and for my exit button. Alright? And for the clear and the exit, I'm basically going to use the same kind of code that I used in the previous chapter. So let's start with the exit button right here. So we're going to put in if messagebox.show exit the program now. Actually, I made last time I made that information. It really should have been a question, because that's what we're doing, is we're asking a question. Now, last time I think we put in this.close or something like that. The cleanest way to actually exit a program is to say application.exit. That's considered the cleanest way. All right? So let's save this, run the program. You've seen all this before. Okay, I'm going to remove this, click my exit button. So what do we have? Again, exit the program now. There's my text. Exit program. There's my title. Message box buttons, yes, no. Icon is now a question mark. If I click yes, it should exit the program. If I click no, it should keep me there. So if I run it again and click yes, it stops the program. So that's done. Good. All right, next, what do we want to do for clear? We want to clear this, 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 and we want to put our cursor right here. So let's do that. All right, so text box first name dot text equals double quote, double quote. Sometimes you'll see programmers, you can also write string dot empty here. I mean, it's more typing, so I just put in double quote, which does the same thing. Text box last name dot text equals double quote. Text box hours worked dot text equals double quote. And again, you don't have to put them in the right order, but to me it makes sense to do that. Hourly rate dot text equals double quote, text box gross pay dot text equals double quote, and then finally text box first name dot focus. Again, you have to admit it, yeah, I am a little anal, so I'm going to line all these up. There we go. So I'm going to save, run it again. So Jeff, Scott, 40, 10. This won't come up yet because calculate doesn't work, but clear works, and there's my cursor. So that one's done. Okay? I already put the comments in last time to show you what was being done. Okay? Now, I'm going to go into my calculate. Think about this. There's nothing special I have to do for this. I could check it for something. Maybe I have to check and make sure it's not empty. I don't know. But what I should be able to do, again, I'll probably be doing more work than I have to here, but I can come in here and I can say string. What do I want? I always forget here if it's big S or little s. I think it's little s. String, okay, first name equals text box first name dot text. All right, now I've got that variable. String last name equals text box last name dot text. See how that moves over. So that's first name and last name. Decimal, whoops, like we did before. Decimal hours worked equals, we're just going to put in here for now 0M. Decimal hourly rate equals 0M. Decimal gross pay equals 0M. Now, is that everything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields. Good. And again, tab, 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 tab. All right, so all that's good. All right. Let's see. Now, there's stuff I'm not showing you yet because we haven't gotten there in the book. So, I'm going to come in here and say gross pay equals, oh, I'm sorry, these are wrong. This one is correct. This is convert dot to decimal and then that name. Text box hours worked dot text. And I'm just going to grab this because it's almost the same thing. But it's hourly, well, one is hourly rate, the other one should be hours worked. All right, let me make this a little smaller. There we go. Okay, so gross pay is going to be equal to hours worked times hourly rate. All right. A comment there that says calculate gross pay as hours times rate. Okay. All right. Now I've got everything I need. So let's say format values, add to text boxes as necessary. All right, I don't have to do anything, first name and last name. Later on, I'm going to use those. That's why I made the variables. But I don't have to do anything special with them. All right, so I'm going to say that the text box hours worked is equal to hours worked dot toString, and I'm going to format that to just to 2 decimal places. It's an N for number. All right, hours worked dot toString, text box, hours worked. What doesn't it like? Hours worked. I don't know what doesn't like, so hours worked dot toString N2. Not sure what it doesn't like. Should be something easy, which is why I can't figure it out. You not implicitly convert type string to type text box. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, we'll fix it in just a second. First, let me remove this. It's hours worked dot text dot toString. Okay. This one does not contain a definition. Oh boy. I think the problem is not N2, M2. Does that work? No. Why don't we put, well, if we put C in here, is that going to get rid of it? No. Cannot from type string to type Windows text box. Okay, I mean, I could do it real simply by doing this. I could say this. There's the problem. Oh my gosh. Dot text. There we go. And that's got to be a big T. There we go. All right. So, text box hourly rate. Sorry about that. Dot text equals hourly rate dot toString, and this will be currency. This one should be an N2. All right. And finally, text box gross pay dot text equals gross pay dot toString C. All right, let's take it for a spin and see if it works. So, Jeff Scott 40 10 calculate Jeff Scott 40.0010 and 400. Clear works, exit works. All right, couple more little niceties to do here. First is I want to come back here and do my view tab order. That should be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These don't really matter, but 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do another view tab order. Do another file, save all. Run the program again. There's my cursor. Jeff, oops, what the heck happened there? Don't know what happened. Jeff tab, Scott tab, 40 tab, let's try 20, and calculate. Looks good, clear, exit. And the last thing to do that we've learned so far is, I'm not sure what happened there, but that's okay. I want to come in and click on my form and set my accept button to button calculate. And I want to set my cancel button to button clear. One more time, file, save all. All right, go ahead and run it. Jeff tab, Scott tab, 50 tab, 30, hit enter, there it is, hit escape, there that is, and exit. Yes, I want to exit. Again, a little overkill, but declare variables, calculate gross pay, format values, add to text boxes, clear out all 5 text boxes, set focus to first name text box. Okay. Allow user chance to exit, not exit program. Good enough, I think. All right. A friend of mine used to always say, good enough for government work. So file, save all. We're going to keep that. And for the next program in here we're going to go into, or next lecture, we'll come back to the book, go to Chapter 4, how to work with numeric and string data. Be back with that one shortly.